All right, for sale and for demo today is this lovely 1964 Epiphone Casino. Let's hear a few sounds. We'll talk about it more in a minute. Here we go. And we'll go to the neck. So that's a quick taste of some of the sounds on this guy. Let's talk a little bit about the Casinos and Epiphones from the 60s. Cool thing about these guitars made by Epiphone in the 60s, they're actually Gibson made. Gibson bought Epiphone in the late 50s, revamped the whole lineup, and basically made counterparts to all the Gibson models with Epiphone names. So for this, the Casino is the counterpart to the 330. Then you have the Riviera, which is a counterpart to the 335. And then the Sheraton, which would be like the 355, and the Wilshire and others like the SG, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera down the line. Similarities, but some differences. It's actually a Gibson-made guitar. This one has all the essential components like the electronics, the pots, the tailpiece, the pickups, the covers, the tuners. That's all original stuff. The only parts that have been changed is the bridge, which is a later ABR1 repro, and the pickguard is an air correct size replacement and style from WD, so they custom made the pickguard for this guy along with a bracket. This screw here for the pickguard is the original screw. Has single line Clouson tuners on it and is lovely. I think it's iced tea burst finish, which is really neat. So it's a great sounding, great playing guitar. Comes with the original case. That's another bonus. Now, some further details. Typical 64 like this would be priced, I don't know, about $6,500 in this kind of shape. Why is this one cheaper? Well, this one has had some repair work done to it and to the neck. Now, what's interesting is the work was clearly done by a very skilled luthier because it still has the original fretboard. You can tell it's Brazilian rosewood. The binding looks correct. All the inlays are there, although you can tell that some of them have been re-glued, probably came loose during the process. So you have the original fretboard. It does appear to me that the inlays on the headstock are original as well, and even the nut looks original. So whoever did the work, kept all that. If you look at the back of the neck, and the neck joint has clearly been reset. You can see the signs and evidence of that, and there's some overspray in the neck joint area, as you can kind of note. Beyond that, I'm not sure exactly how much reconstruction was done. It's possible that the fretboard was taken off, the inlays saved, and then the neck itself, the wood on the back, was either refurbished, repaired, or even possibly replaced. I don't see any signs of breaks that have been repaired on here. It looks clean up and down the neck, but I do not know any further detailed history on it. What I do know is that it's not a total neck replacement because you have the original fretboard frets, inlays, and it looks like these Epiphone inlays on the headstock itself. Those look right to me. Hence the cheaper price. The profile of the neck is right for the year. It's kind of an oval 60s C-shaped neck, not a baseball bat. It's like you're going to find on the Epiphone Gibson guitars of the era. So basically what I'm doing in terms of the price of the guitars, I'm asking for the value of what I know I could sell the parts for. Pickups, wiring harness, I know how much I could get for that. Pickup covers, a full trematone like this with the bar and bracket, you know, that can pull a lot, tuner's case, etc. And I'm at about the price I have this listed for. I prefer not to part this out. Financially, it'd probably be a better move, but I'm hoping I can find somebody who appreciates rescue jobs, repair work, to get these guitars as original as possible and playing as instruments. So that's kind of what we're doing with this guy. It's a lovely 1964 Epiphone Casino. The serial number on there is in the 174. It's a blue label. Finish on the body's original, but obviously it's had the repair work. We can all wish that it was all original and that never happened, but apparently it needed it. And so we can be thankful now that it's back up in really